2:18 to go. The Giants have 2 timeouts remaining. Beckham got a block, got a couple of them. And this may be a flag. And then a kick by Beckham. Tell you, this game's got a chance to get ugly. It might get ugly right now. It is getting ugly right now. You can see this coming from a long time ago. We've had a kicker kick somebody in the face. We've had a couple of late hits out of bounds. That one a very late hit out of bounds by Alec Ogletree. And Odell Beckham Jr. didn't like it at all.
Let's play a competitive game here.
I got to tell you, David Deal, you know, you brought it up earlier. It's clearly that's just a late hit, a late shove, and then a push, a kick.
Good thing Laura Oakman was able, our sideline reporter was able to get out of the way of that one because she was right there.
Get out of the way, Laura. Find safety somewhere down there. You know, you brought it up earlier, and you're a guy that played in the league, all-pro offensive lineman. You know what even further makes you...
Don't be surprised if Ron Rivera's in 4-down territory either.
Patriots rush 5. Newton throws high. What a grab by Smith. First down Carolina at the 34 as he and Talib get started and go at it, and company comes to see what's going on.
I'm surprised it took this long. This started a long time ago when Talib was playing with Tampa. And both of them welcome this opportunity to show America what player is. A bunch formation. Out of the stack comes Steve Smith. Talib has a hard time fighting through it. And I don't blame Steve Smith for being a little upset.
Flag was thrown. They keep waiting and making the announcement.
Defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Bottom of the screen.
Working on Richard Sherman. Looked that way. Now comes back to the other side. And it's Cedric Benson brought down by the safety Chancellor at the 21-yard line.
Oh, you can feel that coming.
Look at a wrestling match going on in the end zone, 20 yards away from the play. Jordy Nelson is not the one involved. He ran down there to try to break it up as Brandon Browner was involved with Greg Jennings. There was no flag thrown.
Take a look at it. What happens down the field? That's a cheap shot. I don't blame Jennings for being upset with that.
And I don't see a flag out by the 5-yard line. Meaning I didn't see as I'm trying to get my release off the line. And the cheap shot.
He's at $120 today. 6th time he's gone over 100 this season. And Foster gets dumped. Michael Griffin over there defensively for Tennessee.
Randy Moss has 3 catches for just 23 yards.
Andre Johnson. Handoff for Ward on 3rd and 8. And Ward leaning forward. Flags come down. Oh, there's punching now.
Yeah, Finnegan and Andre Johnson going after it. Both of the helmets were ripped off. And we may have even more action.
Oh, it's continuing. It spills over. It's gotten ugly.
Finnegan was mad about the previous play. He took a shot right away at Andre Johnson, and now they're going to be tossing Andre Johnson out of the game for sure. He'll get the thumb because he connected on a couple of haymakers on Finnegan. Wouldn't be surprised if Finnegan doesn't get an early shower too. Them both out because of this action right here. Finnegan gets the first shot, then gets his helmet knocked off. He takes off Johnson, and now Johnson is going to get a couple of good shots in there, or bad shots if you will. And they're both gone, as well they should be. Well, you just don't see that in the NFL very often. That uppercut right there landed.
Johnson has been ejected. Finnegan has been tossed from the game as well.
Here is 2nd and 15. Handoff is to Vereen, able to stay upright and picks up a first down. And there's Beckham again. What is going on?
Have you seen a guy this thrown off his game before? They ought to throw him out of the game, Joe, and they just might. I mean, he's out of control. Well, he's hurting his football team. He hurt him dropping the ball, and now he's hurt him with, multiple penalties already. We'll see what this flag is for. He came flying in at the end of that play. Yeah, and Tom Coughlin, he's not normally a coach that tolerates this either, so I would expect him to take action too. And Norman is. Well, they've been trying to calm him down each and every
There are
time.
fouls on each team. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Offense number 13. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 24. The penalty's offset at the dead ball spot.
Get calmed down. Watch the end of this play. That's not it. It's here. And they go head to head. Then Norman gets in with a knee into the head of Odell Beckham. Well, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for Odell Beckham. It's embarrassing for the Giants. There's a shot. I mean, Josh Norman has owned him in this game, and when he hasn't been on him, someone else has. They haven't gotten him the football.
Tyree, Mario Manningham, fluky plays. This time, after all the stuff of these 2 weeks.
And then a scrum, of course. Here you go, flags. So you'll have an ugly ending to what was a pretty terrific ball game. Well, a lot of frustration out there. And the guys in blue.
From Seattle's standpoint, whatever. From New England's standpoint, you're 18 seconds away from a Super Bowl championship. You don't throw a punch at anybody here. Gronkowski takes a shot from Bennett, who I'm sure is frustrated. Then Gronkowski throws one back, and here we go.
Clock is running down. They didn't get it off in time.
We got a late flag away from the play.
Pushing and shoving over the
Jerome Simpson.
Cincinnati sideline.
He got thrown to the ground by the corner. They got tangled up. He got tangled up, it looked like, with Earl Thomas.
Brandon Browner was over there locked up with Simpson, I believe.
Brandon Browner absolutely body slammed Jerome Simpson. Right here, these two guys are going to keep going after the play. Now the whistle's been blown. Jerome Simpson goes in low and watch the body slam. You can see that the flag comes out immediately, and Jerome Simpson, and then he got thrown off. And now when that, you can see there, Jerome Simpson gets up. He is not happy.
Browner is a big guy at 6'4". He really is built to play press coverage. And that's going to be a matchup worth watching with Simpson.
And we got two Harbaughs still in the mix. And look at this. Punting it is Brady. He's going to love this. Quick kick by the quarterback. And we got a skirmish going on here. Ayers and Light and others. Belichick's in the mix there, just trying to separate everyone.
Well, sure, he doesn't want one of his players to get suspended or something happen that could affect their game next week.
Champ Bailey was one of the last on the ground. That will start it right there.
Yeah.
That's Von Miller in the back of Connolly.
Yeah.
And Light said, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Wow.
And now Waters comes over. You got 4 of the offensive linemen there for the Patriots.
I'll tell you this, Von Miller might have started it, but it didn't end well.
No.
He took a lot of big shots.
Intercepted. This time by Tim Jennings. Jennings still streaks down the sideline and is leveled out of bounds. And a penalty flag, and there's a fight on the field at the 45. And I mean bodies from both sidelines come racing out in front of the Lions bench. I mean, there are guys pushing and shoving away from the action. Charles Tillman has been buried on the sideline there at midfield. Israel Adonijah was the last one to get up from the original pile. Lance Briggs in the middle of it all.
And you can see what prompted here with the interception at the end. Guys hustling to the end. And then the sideline just erupts. I'm not quite sure.
I think it started with Stafford, to be honest with you, because he grabbed DJ Moore by the helmet, it looked like, and threw him to the ground.
Stafford, obviously the frustration showing here, the pushing and shoving. And DJ Moore going back at him, didn't like it. And now here we go.
2nd and 10 with 48 seconds to go. Smith fires far sideline. 3rd interception of the night, and this one will ice it. And it's the 2nd of the night for Aqib Talib. That'll be the ball game.
And the biggest criticism I have on Geno tonight, and again, I thought it was a solid effort, but I think he missed 3 verticals. I think he underthrew a bunch of balls today. And you know what? You know what? There's a fight over there. I'm guessing because they took a Nick Mangold tackled Talib out of bounds.
There's flags all over. There's players all over. There's officials trying to separate them.
I'll tell you one thing. I thought Talib should have got out of bounds right away. He kept dancing down the sideline, and Mangold went and hit him right around his knees.
Well, actually, the entire play.
Okay, now, once Talib has this, and there's no tackle, they're just run out of bounds. But look, he kind of dances and then steps back, and Mangold comes and hits him. Now, when that happens on the Patriots sidelines, people don't like that. Okay, now get out of bounds. Okay, Mangold's late, and I don't like the hit at all. But I think they're both wrong. Talib shouldn't have danced on the sideline, and Mangold shouldn't have hit him.
And then the Patriots come to their cornerback's defense.
Yep.
And then the flags start flying, the officials start flying, and the bodies start flying.
Yep.
So what was a sloppy game is going to have a messy ending here.
That's well said, partner.